Good evening, tubers. Matt M. Roy back once again. I see we got 6 watchers here and 5 likes. So a lot of people here already. What's good? And I think, though, yes. Oh, everything's going just fine. Before we get a lot of people here, I want to read something. We actually got a present from my good friend up in New York, Miss Gina. And I'm going to read the card. She actually sent me this just today. It came a little after Christmas, but that's fine. It says, peace to all, big and small. And you got some kitties up there. Aren't they so cute? Makes me want some more cats, right? And I'll read it real quick. So this is a shout out to my friend Gina and her significant other, Peter. It says, hi there, Matthew. I wish you a happy, happy holiday and a happy new year to you. Enjoy your day. Love, Gina. Dear Matthew, now this one's from Peter. Dear Matthew, have a Merry Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. God bless you, Peter. And they drew me a few pictures of some cats there. You can see it right there. So Gina, if you see this, or Peter, is a little shout out to you. And they send us calendars each year. And this is the one I chose. So, Peter, tell Gina that I actually chose this one here for me. There were 3 calendars in there. She didn't say which ones that were for each of us. So I figured I'd just take this one. So, hope everybody is doing well. Let's see what's going on here. So you got an argument about an older video. Oh, Kerry Holtzman is doing one at the same time. Oh, he'll probably take a lot of my fan base. Oh, good. Ruben said we were lagging a little bit. I don't know what's going on. My internet has been kind of slow the past couple of days. I've reset the router. The only thing I can figure is right now we're having some really nasty weather. We're in basically a blizzard situation if it was cold enough. A lot of rain, a lot of wind, and that could be affecting the transmission. So we'll just have to work with it as best we can. If worse comes to worse, we have to end this short. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. So I want to show you guys, before we get into what you guys really want to talk about, I want to show you something I did pick up today. This is still part of the after Christmas sales. Believe it or not, at least in my area, they're still going strong, and a lot of the stuff is still available. I picked up a total of 4 of these. These are Glade Enchanted Evergreens, 2 candles. You can see them right there. And it looks like Disney's The Nutcracker and the Four Realms must have sponsored this, or vice versa. These are 50% off. They were normally $5, so I got them for $2.49. So basically $4.99 to $2.49. Great smell. I love the evergreen / pine smell. This actually reminds me of when I was young. My dad used to get those pine tree air fresheners. You know the ones I'm talking about that everybody would put in their vehicles. And we had to buy them, of course, because we always had old vehicles that smelled pretty nasty. When I was young, we didn't have a lot of money. And I actually have a good memory. Believe it or not, the sense of smell can be the strongest memory you can have. And I have a very good sense of smell. So burning these kind of reminds me of my childhood and really, really good times. So I got 4 of these for $10. And yes, before you ask, I did buy these things. Where do you think I bought them? That's right, I got them at Target. So that was about it for what I picked up today. Let me see if I can get a little bit better. Am I too drowned out there? Yeah, I'm going to have to turn this off. It actually looks better there. You going to come in and say hi? Or 2. Eric Brunhammer says, we had a lot of flooding today and is moving south, so you must be getting what we got. I wouldn't be surprised. They predicted rain for most of the day today. We were actually very lucky. We didn't see rain until about 5 or 6 tonight when we were leaving Aldi after we walked the mall. It started pouring like cats and dogs. Hang on a sec. I got to clean the lens here. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. So yeah, as soon as we left Aldi, we actually it started raining like cats and dogs. We just made it to the car before it started pouring rain. This is actually my second shirt for the day. My first shirt is soaking wet, absolutely soaking wet. I-386 says we had a lot of crazy drivers on interstate. There were like 3 wrecks. Snowing, sleeting, freezing rain, slush, what have you. Everything there reduces the coefficient of friction on the road, and thus your tires don't grip as well. So you absolutely need to reduce your speed. Downstate, where we used to live, we were driving up to my grandmother's house at the time. We were going over a bridge, and it just started raining, and I kid you not, there was just a small film of oil, it must have been, on the bridge. That, coupled with the tiny little bit of water that was on there, was enough to send our car into a fish tank. All right, yeah, I know we're crazy right now. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with my speed. It must be YouTube. Oh well. Well, we're gonna press on and try this. Rumor said it was very cold this morning with 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, this time of year. You know, the end, and then the winter solstice happened a few days back. But well, yeah, this actually it's the same day, Friday, December 21st, 2018, first day of winter, and I guess that's the winter solstice. I might be wrong on that. Let me look up. So the winter solstice is Friday, December 21st. And the first day of winter is the same thing. Okay, I didn't know that. See? Hi. All right, let's see. Anybody? We still got 11 people here. Am I still cutting out? Somebody let me know. Am I back? Am I good? Are we good? Okay, I assume we're good. Nobody else is complaining about us cutting out, so we'll move on. One thing I wanted to tell you, we haven't done this in years. We broke out the Trivial Pursuit game that we have downstairs. Now, bear in mind, the Trivial Pursuit game is from 1984. And I was going through the questions, and there's one here that is actually wrong. And the question is a panda really a bear? Now, you can see the question right there. It'll be backwards, I know. But if you look at the green one where it says NW, you can see very clearly that it says no. Well, let me read you something here on YouTube. For many decades, a precise taxonomic classification of the giant panda was under debate because it shares characteristics with both bears and raccoons. However, molecular studies indicate that giant panda is a true bear, part of the family Ursidae. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not 100% sure, but just goes to show you that if you have an old Trivial Pursuit game, you may not have the right answers all the time because things change over the years. And I guess we're going to have to get an updated version of Trivial Pursuit. This is just one I picked up at, at a local secondhand shop for $1. So I can't complain too much, but it was really fun. Something we haven't done in a long time is played board games. And let's face it, when it's a nasty, rainy, wintry day like this, it's about all you can do. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, everybody, with this live stream. Let me look at something here. Let me see what it looks like on my end. 1984. Eric should get that one. Yeah, I see that it's really, really slow.